Very fine, sir.
How are you, all of you?
We are fine, sir.
Okay, very good, very good.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Ratan sir. Good afternoon.
Yes, a very good afternoon to each one of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. On behalf of the school social science department, I warmly welcome to each one of you, the judges. Today we have our judges, respected judges, Mr. Harihar Rotre from CSPU DAV and Mr. Ratan Kumar Pradhan from Kanya DAV. Today on this exhibition, we have the theme as technology and its impact on the environment and the society. So the technology is not just the machinery, the technology is a disposition to life. So today, the brightest minds are working to upload all the innovative ideas. With this, I invite each one of you. I think many parents have also joined. So I invite all the participants and share their support and share their perceptions on this creative exhibition.
Very good afternoon to one and all present over here. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome two very special persons to this event. Our very own Sir, Mr. Harihar Rotre, TGT Social
Madam.
Science, DAV, CSPU. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, madam.
And another judge, Sir, Mr. Ratan Kumar Pradhan, TGT Kaniha. Sir, on behalf of the SST Senior and Junior group and the entire DAV family, I welcome you all to this virtual platform of the exhibition AllyTech 2022. Welcome, sir. Let's continue with the session. So first, I would like to call the name of the participants. First participant from the senior group. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all the participants. So we are going to start with the senior group. Okay. So
Yes,
the first participant is Himanshu Das. No, sorry, Ekta Mohanty from 9A. Ekta, are you there? Ekta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you please start presenting your screen, turn on your camera.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam.
So before starting, all the participants, I hope all of you know that maximum 5 minutes would be given. So your presentation should be within that time period. Extra time would not be given. Okay?
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, sir.
They have to tell their code number.
Phone number?
Because
Code number, yes, code number. They have joined with their code numbers. Ekta Mohanty, the code number is 173. 173. Ekta Mohanty, code is 173.
Ma'am, my screen. Ma'am, the screen is visible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am, I'll start.
Yes, yes, please.
So good afternoon, everyone present over here. I'm Ekta Mohanty of class 9A, unraveling before you the beauty of Koraput, the green paradise of Odisha. Its hidden treasure of scenic beauty and exotic sights can give an uplift to the tourism industry of Odisha, and this can satisfy the goals of tourism like generation of employment, income, and foreign exchange. Our tourist industry is updated with latest technology to provide improved communications, reservations, and guest service systems. So let's learn about Koraput and discover its hidden beauty. So let's see where Koraput is located. So Koraput is a southern district of Odisha located on the Eastern Ghats with coordinates of 18.8 degree north latitude and 82.7 degree east longitude. And it is at an elevation of 870 meters. So I've prepared a model and I would like to show it to you. Yes. So I've prepared a model on Koraput to show its features. The whole Koraput appears to be green because of the large number of diverse types of trees. It is a hilly region with some of the important and attractive locations. Like firstly, it is Jaipur. And in Jaipur Ghats, we have the Jaipur Ghats, which connect Koraput and Jaipur through the NH26. And you can see the Ghat roads on my model. Then this is the Koraput town, where all the important offices of the district Koraput are located. Then this is Sunaveda, where HAL is located, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, in the valleys of Koraput. And here is Devamali, the highest peak of Odisha.
Excuse me, Ekta. Sorry
Yes,
to
ma'am.
interrupt, but you are not visible.
Ma'am, because I'm showing through the camera.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes. And can you see this hill? And it looks very different. And that's because it lacks vegetation. And it's a proof that it is rich in mineral ore bauxite. And the NALCO, that is the National Aluminium Company mines bauxite from such hills. And the whole of the Koraput appears to be very green. So let's get back to the slides.
Okay, very good. You have done well. And that model you have prepared, or it was prepared by others for change?
So it was prepared by me.
Okay, very good. And whatever you have told, and why Koraput is very famous?
Sir, I have my slides are there actually more.
Okay, okay. Why you have taken? Why you have selected to take this topic? And your topic is very interesting. That is unraveling the beauty. What beauty you have seen? Have you visited? Do you have
Yes,
visited?
sir. So
Okay.
I have visited many times as my home is there. My father's home is there.
Okay, okay. That's why you have selected it as your topic.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. And how it will be means whatever you have presented, how it will be effective for your friends or for others also. What is the motive behind that topic?
So like until many years, I did not know much. And in the past few years, I came to know that it has a lot of things, but people are going out of Odisha to find the waterfalls and everything, but everything is there in Odisha. So it's an unseen beauty.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So I'll show my slides. I'll continue.
Ratan sir?
Ekta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. You explained very nicely. Your presentation was praiseworthy. I appreciate. Ekta,
Sir,
can
my
you?
slides are there actually. More slides are there.
Okay, okay, beta. Ekta, can you tell me the ways or step can be taken so that tourism can be promoted in Koraput?
So you're not audible.
Tourism. Beta, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
How can you ensure tourism? What steps can be taken to promote tourism in Koraput?
Yes, sir. So now, if you open Google and if we search for brochures of Koraput, you don't find any. So if we make such more brochures, leaflets, and show what important places are there in Odisha, and we show it to people and make it a main place in the tourist websites, then people will come to know about it more.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Beta, another question for you.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
take important festival of Koraput?
Sir, it's Parab,
Parab.
celebrated in November.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well done.
Ma'am, I'll show my slides now next.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Quickly you show all your slides. Then we will go to next one. Okay.
yes. So now let's go to Koraput. So you can go by flight if you live out of Odisha or out of India. So you can come to Bhubaneswar. You can come to Jagdalpur, and you can come to Visakhapatnam. From there, you can take trains, like various trains are there. From there, you can go by bus or car. From Bhubaneswar, it's 487 kilometers. From Visakhapatnam, about 213, and from Jagdalpur, only 100 kilometers. Then where to accommodate yourselves? You can stay in the pine resorts between the pine forests. Then you can stay in Atithi Bhavan of Jagannath Mandir. You can stay in Jaipur, and you can also stay in Simligura, which are within 20 kilometers from Koraput. And finally, the places of tourist attractions. Firstly, the Devmali, highest peak of Odisha, about 1,762 meters. Then the famous Rani Duduma waterfalls, which is there in a village called Nandpur. Then the famous Duduma waterfalls, which origin from the river Machkund and has a height of about 157 meters. Then the beautiful Punji Shell, 22 kilometers from Koraput, and where you can enjoy the flowing waters over the rock. Then the Maliguda railway bridge and the railway tunnel, which is India's 4th highest broad gauge railway tunnel. And then the Jagannath temple, where different vases of Lord Jagannath are displayed every day. Then the tribal museum, where a glimpse of culture and lifestyle of the people of Koraput is showcased. Then the Kolab Dam, where a lot of hydroelectricity is produced, which generates all the nearby areas of Kolab Dam and has a very beautiful park nearby. And then the famous place Damanjodi for Nalco, as I said, which harnesses the bauxite-rich deposit, and it has a Lakeview Park, Dinosaur Park, and a Hanuman temple, which has world's second tallest Hanuman statue. And finally, the Raisel, which is a one stone hill perennial stream, and it is ideal for trekking and weekend picnic. And lastly, we have the special attractions of Koraput, the eco retreat of Putsil, where you can enjoy your stay in cottages, pine resort nature camps and nature walks between the pine forests. And lastly, the Desia Eco Camp, as the name suggests, is a community-based rural tourism initiative by the Heritage Tours and Tribal Village Tour operated by the local community. And the beauty of Koraput is unending and uncountable. So with this, thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Okay, thank you, Ekta. Actually, nicely you have designed all these that PPT, and through your PPT we come to know that actually what is the beauty. Sometimes it is hidden. It is not comes to the public also. So whatever in the leaflet, just like it is not complete, it is not full. Okay, very nicely you have set all this PPT. Very good, nice. Keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ekta. Thank you, sir. Now, next we have Rishikesh Das, 9A. Rishikesh, are you there? Rishikesh Das. Okay, next we have Soumya Samantray. Soumya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Soumya Samantray, class 9, section B.
Ma'am.
Soumya, start presenting, okay? Turn on your camera. Your voice is a little bit low, so please stay to that.
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Yes, you are
Yes,
audible.
Okay, ma'am.
Madam, what's your code? 175.
Yes, sir. Code is 175.
Okay, you start.
Yes. So, good morning, one and all. To present a topic on human rights. So, how we develop from our just now on our and our biological evidence.
Okay,
How
Soumya.
develop from our past and
Not audible.
yes,
Soumya,
ma'am.
because of the network issue, you are not clearly audible. Okay. So you please change the place. You change the place. Okay. Or do something so that you will be audible. Okay. Please continue. If once again the problem would be faced, I will again inform you. Continue.
Okay, ma'am. Can I share after some time or else?
Now
I
you are clearly audible.
Yes, yes, you continue. It is audible.
Soumya, you are clearly audible now. Okay. Please continue. Don't get worried. Just start.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, audible. Clearly audible. Start.
Okay, so my topic is human race. My aim objectives are about how we develop from our past, what are our biological changes, physical appearance, how we have developed from there, and what are the evidences that we get from our past. So here I start my topic. Now, what is human race? A race is a concept without a
Please wait. Listen, your last slide is visible to us where it is written, thank you all for your patience hearing, but we did not listen anything. Okay, so go to the first slide. No need to start slide. Okay, just one by one you click on and so one by one. Okay, the slides clear.
Okay, ma'am. So now I will start my introduction about human race. Now, what is human race? A race is a concept without a generally agreed upon definition. Race has been documented as a concept developed in the 18th century. It helps us know about our physical appearance, social and cultural backgrounds. Now, what are our key concepts based on human race? First, it is based on society and culture. Culture and society are intricately related. When the terms culture and society first acquired their current meaning, most people in the world worked and lived in small groups in the same location. Second, we are concentrated on the evolution. Now, most anthropologists believe that there is an evolution based on the natural process by which more complex organizations develop over time. Here, we have main subdivisions in the study of human race. Now, here are the 4 main subdivisions in the study of anthropology based on human race. The first is physical appearance. This is about how our physical appearance was there in the past and how we have in the present, and maybe how it is developed to the future, about archaeology, about the evidences that we get from the past, and about the cultural heritage, how they lived there, what was the social life, how they celebrated the festivals there. And last but the most important is the language, the way of communication they had. And the best example was the smoke signs they gave in the very beginning. Now, why it is important to study human race? As we know, human race gives us the possibilities to study every acceptance of human existence. It is a window to the unknown. It provides us answer about our questions, about our past, about our present, as well as about our future. It connects us to all the people in all over the world. Now let us know about the history of the human race. It is based on the evolution theory. It was first formulated in the Darwin's book, The Origin of Species in 1859. It is the process by which organisms change over time as a result of changes in physical or behavioral traits. It is about the changes that allow an organism to better adapt to its environment that will help it to survive and have more offsprings. Now let us know about the anthropological evolution theory of human race. It was perfectly defined by Edward Bernard Tyall. He was the founder of cultural anthropology. He is the representative of the cultural evolution. He defined the concept of scientific study of anthropology based on evolution theories. He believed that there was a functional basis for the development of society and religion, which he determined was universal. Now, what are the various methods of its research so that we can get a perfect evidence of our past? So the first one is the participant observations. It is about when one lives among the culture. No one studied the culture from the research by doing its surveys. We can, most of the archaeologists also dig some places to find its evidence and got many evidence about about their feeding style, about what they wear and how they lived in the culture. And the second one is cross-cultural comparison. It is an examination of varied ways a certain aspect of human life it is treated in a different manner. Now here we come across the most important question: how it is related to our technology, how it can help in develop it, how we can develop field further by using this concept. So, archaeologists have studied examples of material life established in different human civilizations. We can get the best examples from the differences in the shelter, in the tools they used, the method of acquiring food and producing materials. Now, Western technology that is used in non-Western cultures are being used in new and creative way. Some anthropology analyze the way in which technologies are setting the shape on each other. Now, different cultures use different technology in different ways. Although some of the new uses of technology are unexpected, it makes sense in the context of the different cultures. Now, here we have our conclusion part. As human race is an important part of our history, it should and must be a part of the interdisciplinary study of human origins. Its theory and ethnographic comparisons can be easily brought into framework of primary research and intellectual debate on the subject. So this was all about my topic. Thank you for my patience having.
Okay, thank you, Soumya, for your presentation. Actually, you have taken a very tough topic, and it is just like a research-oriented topic, evolution of human race. Yes. And you have also used the terms anthropology and archaeology. Can you tell me which is the earliest civilization of India? Which is our earliest civilization? Our earliest civilization. What is its name? You know, because you have told us about archaeology, anthropology, culture, evolution of human race, and it will dated back to our history in getting the archaeological evidence, anthropological evidence, tools, implements, to which means period we can go back. What is that civilization we are getting in India?
Maybe it is of Sindhu origin or
yes. Why? Don't tell maybe it is Sindhu civilization.
Yes, it is Sindhu origin.
Indus civilization. It is also called as Harappan civilization, and it is the earliest civilization of India. Okay, and where we are getting large number of tools, implements, bond bricks, and icons also, and the earliest form of means Shakti image also we are getting. Okay. And what is archaeology? You have mentioned so many times the archaeology. What do you think? What is archaeology?
So ecology is process in which people who are taking the professions of ecologist, they research about our past. That means they research about what happened in the past. They try to the evidence. They try to get their evidence, means how they lived, what the tools they use, what the things they use, and what the signals they use to communicate with each other. They get info. They try to collect the information and connect it to today's world and how we can develop further.
Okay, that is all through the scientific evidence, not
Yes,
through
sir.
just like language, just like all the evidence should be scientific, and that's why
Yes,
they are using the means two sources they are using. That is, one is exploration, another is excavation. Because whenever
Yes,
we are
sir.
getting the data, tool implements anything, that is through digging. Yes or not? Excavation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Soumya, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta, you definitely broaden the horizon of knowledge, and a lot of information you passed before us. Thank you very much, Soumya.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, beta. Soumya, can you tell how will your topic be helpful in our practical life, human race?
So practical. So basically, we don't know. Most of the people don't know what happened to in the past, how we developed further. So if we try to find the information, we can go to the past. We can reveal its truth. What happened in our past, how we developed in the present, and what may happen in the future. Means there was a lot of difference in our genetic system, in our physical appearance. So all this if we know, we can know what developments further we can do.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Another question for you, Soumya.
Yes, sir.
Who has brought the idea survival of the fittest?
Sorry, sir, I don't have this idea.
Okay, beta. You have told Charles Darwin, theory of evolution. So in this context, I want to know, okay, survival of the fittest theory was brought by Herbert Spencer. Okay, beta.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Soumya, for your wonderful session, wonderful presentation. Thank you.
So much.
Okay, thank you, Soumya. Thank you, sir. Now next we have Rishikesh Das. Rishikesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Be quick. 5 minutes, not more than that. Please start presenting and turn on your video.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected teachers, judges, and
Please
all
wait,
my
please
dear
wait.
friends.
Rishikesh, just wait. Sir, the code is 174.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, continue.
Good morning, one and all present over here. Respected teachers, judges, and all my dear friends. Today I, Rishikesh Das, present before you to show my presentation on sewage and drainage system. As you can see on the screen, our topic for today's discussion is sewage and drainage, the trace of our history. My presentation is relevant to those who all believe in sanitation, cleanliness, and the role of technology in the progress of our society. The purpose of my presentation is to inform you all about the developments that have taken place in sewage and drainage system. So let's get started. For over 10,000 years, we have coexisted with an unavoidable attribute of our civilization, that is sewage and human waste, that even today continues to be lethal for millions of people. The history of water supply and sanitation is one of the logistical challenges to provide clean water and sanitation systems since the dawn of the civilization. Throughout history, people have devised systems to get water into their households and disposing of wastewater more conveniently. The historical focus of sewage treatment was on the conveyance of raw sewage to a natural body of water where it would be diluted and then dissipated. Early human habitations were often built next to water resources. Rivers served as a crude form of natural sewage disposal. Over the years, technology has dramatically changed the treatment process to purify the drinking water and to treat the wastewater. Now the prehistory of drainage system. Before the Neolithic period, when we were hunters and harvesters, we lived in a world in which everything was renewable. Drinking water flowed from sources and streams, and the settlements only needed a premise. They needed a water source nearby their houses. During the Neolithic era, humans dug the first permanent water wells from where vessels could be filled and carried by hand. Wells dug out around 6500 BC have been found in the Jezreel Valley. The size of human settlements was largely dependent on nearby available water resource. The production and the commercial process took place in growing and settled populated cities. Skara Brae is a Neolithic village in Oaktree, Scotland, with human furnishings including water flushing toilets, which was prevailing between 3120 BC to 2500 BC. A primitive tree bark lined two-channel stone phrase and households of Skara Brae and the Barmhouse settlements from around 3000 BC, along with a cell-like enclave, has been found in a number of houses. Now the ancient Americas. In ancient Peru, the Nazca people employed a system of interconnected wells and an underground water course known as piqueas. Piqueas are ancient system of subterranean aqueducts which allow water to be transported over long distances in hot and dry climates without a loss of any water due to evaporation. As you can see, here is the working model of piqueas or kanat. In ancient Egypt, the 2400 BC pyramid of Sahure and adjoining temple complex of Abu Simbel was discovered to have a network of copper drainage pipes. Now, Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization shows early evidence of public water supply and sanitation. A typical example is the Indus city of Lothal. All houses had their own private toilet, which was connected to a covered sewer network constructed of brickwork held together with a gypsum-based motor that emptied either into the alternatively into cesspits. The urban areas of the Indus Valley civilization included public and private baths in the drainage systems. Drains from houses were connected with wider public drains. Water from the roof and upper story bathrooms were then carried through enclosed terracotta pipes that emptied out into the street drains. The urban plan included the world's first urban sanitation systems. Within the city, the individual homes or groups of homes obtained water from wells. Ruins from the Indus Valley civilization like Mohenjo-daro in Pakistan have also been found by the scientists and archaeologists. Now, these are some of the ruins dug out of Mohenjo-daro with a large bath in the foreground. Roman Empire. In ancient Rome, the Cloaca Maxima, considered a marvel of engineering, discharged into the Tiber. Public latrines were built over the Cloaca Maxima. Beginning in the Roman era, a water wheel device known as Noria supplied water to aqueducts. The Roman Empire had indoor plumbing system, meaning a system of aqueducts and pipes that terminated in homes and at public wells for the people to use. Rome and other nations used lead pipes, while commonly thought to be the cause of lead poisoning in Rome. The combination of running water, which did not stay in contact with the pipe for long, and the deposition of precipitation scale actually mitigated the risk from lead pipes.
Beta, have you done any model? Have you prepared any model?
No, sir.
Okay, only PPT. Only
yes,
PPT.
Sir.
Okay, next slide. Islamic world. You have taken from all over the world.
Yes, sir.
Taken from all over the world. Okay, and have you seen the sewage system in any part of the Odisha? And water storage have you seen in Odisha? In Bhubaneswar, are you staying most probably? Water storage, great water storage also we have noticed in not belong to the modern period. In the medieval period, we have seen also. In Bhubaneswar city also, have you seen? Have you seen or not?
No, sir.
Okay. Bindusagar, have you seen Bindusagar?
Yes, sir.
Lingara's temple, have you seen?
Yes, sir.
And in and around Lingara's temple, you have marked so many water storage also there. They are storing the water also. And if you go to Ratnagiri also, that is in Jaspur district, the Buddhist side, there is also water storage, underground water storage also there. And Great Bath, all of you know. Great Bath, where is the Great Bath of India? Great Bath.
Great Bath of
You
India.
have already mentioned, in your slide you have mentioned. Great Bath, where is that? You have prepared, you have mentioned in your previous slide. In your back slide, you have Great Bath, and it is popularly
Sir,
known. Tell.
Mohenjo-daro.
Yes. Great Bath, that is Mohenjo-daro. There is a movie, you know. Have you seen that movie? Great Bath of
Yes, sir.
Mohenjo-daro. Yes.
Sir.
Okay. And what is the what is the motive behind this topic? What you want to tell to the students or your friends or to everybody? What is your theme behind that?
Sir, I want to tell them the importance of technology in our life. Earlier, many people used to die because of uncleanliness and due to drinking unclean water, sewage water, etc. But now
in the development of technology, you have seen also the situation of Bhubaneswar drainage system. What is the system of drainage during the artificial flood? Just like you have marked or not? Have you seen in the TV?
Yes, sir.
Okay, though technology developed, but we are not up to that standard to maintain it. Okay. And any more slide is there? Don't read. We have to only to show it. No required. Islamic world. Next, what is the slide? Or it is last? Proceed.
No, sir. I am.
Proceed it. Next slide. Okay. It is a very vast topic. Vast. Okay. Next slide. Next.
This is the modern system of sewage treatment.
Yes. Good. You have designed or someone helped you? It is your application or somebody has prepared for you?
No, sir. I have completely prepared the whole project.
Yes, and when in the next time when you will prepare, you have to make precise about the writing. Writing should be less. Okay, but very good, very good. Okay, next. Okay, next.
Sir, completed.
Yes. Nice presentation. Ratan sir, ask any question.
Okay, beta. What's your name, beta? I forgot your name.
Rishikesh.
Sir, Rishikesh.
Okay, Rishikesh. Beta, your presentation was quite relevant in today's contest. Yes. And sewage drainage, the trace of our history. How will it be helpful to our Swachh Bharat Abhijan? Your topic, how will it be helpful for our Swachh Bharat Abhijan, which was started in 2019 by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi?
Sir, this sewage system and other drainage systems can help us to improve the water quality. Means people will drink more clean water. Due to purification of water, there will be less water-related diseases.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Less water pollution.
Good. Mario sir have already has told many things, many information also. You passed. Thank you very much, Rishikesh. Thank you. Was quite. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishikesh. Thank you, sir. Next, we have Subhadeep. Subhadeep Das, class 9, section B. Code is 176. Subhadeep, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I hope all of you are clear. We had instructed, now the judges are also instructing students. Presentation does not mean you will go on reading out the points, okay? So just the essence of the theme so that the judges will understand, plus the co-participants will get the basic knowledge. Okay. So start, Subhadeep.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable guests, respected teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, I, Subhadeep Das of Class 9, Section B, going to present my presentation on the topic Technology's Impact on Education and Health. So, in this project, we'll learn about how technology has grown over this period of time, its impact on health, and also its impact on education. So the era of 21st century is often regarded as an era of technology. Technology today plays a very important role in our life. The impact of technology can be felt in every possible field. Two such fields are education and health. Now, I have divided my model into 4 parts where I'm going to show 2 parts of the impact of technology on education and the rest of the 2 parts where the impact of technology on health. So now I'm going to explain about the use of technology in education in the field of online classes. Nowadays, the COVID-19 has resulted in schools shut across the world. Globally, over 1.2 billion children are out of the classroom. As a result of which, education has changed dramatically. With this sudden shift away from the classroom, many parts of the globe, some are wondering whether the adoption of online learning will continue to persist post-pandemic and how such a shift would impact the worldwide education market. So now here we can see how a student doing his online classes with the help of a laptop in an online mode. So in response to this significant demand, many online platforms are offering free access to their services. Now, moving on further, I would like to explain one more factor of education, that is ebooks. So ebooks means electronic books which are available in our own devices. In early days of ebooks publishing, there were no printing books, paper, or shipping costs involved. So digital book cost higher than we expect. Overall, ebooks will avid readers' money, but as much as you would expect. Before, there were books that were read by us practically, but nowadays we use our own device to read the books, which is much easier and convenient. Now, coming into health, I'm going to explain about the use of technology in the online appointments. In this technology-driven world, healthcare providers are now expected and convenient facilities as well as high-quality care. It has many benefits. It can be increasing in new patients, reduces empty appointment slots, and 24-hour availability, in which patients could not only book in their 24 hours, but with the online scheduling, they are now able to log in into the clinic website at any time and any day. So we can see here how after the online appointment and following the COVID guidelines, they are coming one by one to show to the doctor or to appoint with the doctor. Now moving on further with health, I'm going to explain about the MRI scans and ultrasounds. Both MRI and ultrasound have the advantage of allowing doctor to look inside the body without the use of ionizing radiation, which is associated with an increased risk of developing cancer. Both ultrasound and MRI scan can be useful in accessing the condition of organs and soft tissues, such as breast and blood vessels. However, ultrasound waves do not transmit well through bone or gas. As a result, MRI or another modality is generally recommended when the doctors need a look. Doctors need a look what's happening inside or behind bony structures or air-filled organs such as the lungs or the bowel. So here we can see how a person is doing MRI scan with the help of this technology. Now, as I'm in the end of my explanation, I want to say that technology in and of itself is not the thing that makes an institution digitally transformed. We embrace technology as a conduit through which change is made possible and through which institutions can be transformed. Technology can be a boon or a bane. If we use it in a proper way, it is much easier with the help of these technologies. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
And all these are your module, beta?
Yes.
You have prepared?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that is you have also kept in the PPT. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice presentation, and it is very educative, also informative, and you are correlating technology to education and health. Okay.
Yes.
And what are the negative impacts you have observed? You have observed during the class, online class, when it's going on towards negative impact due to the technology.
Sir, during the online classes, we can see most of the children not responding to their roll calls or not listening to their teachers properly, and due to which there are a lot of incomplete works which can be observed.
Okay, okay. What is your view? What is your view? You are attending the class and responding it or not?
Yes, sir.
Regularly or sometimes?
Sir, due to online, there may be some problems like network issues, or I may be outside. But when I'm inside my house, I attend regularly.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Nice presentation. Well.
So, Badip, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta, your presentation was very appreciable, and I found a good topic, that technology, its impact on health and education. Yes, during COVID time, 2020 and 2021, technology helped a lot. Okay, the crisis turned into opportunity. How can you justify it?
So, can I have the question? Crisis turn into opportunities.
How can you justify it?
Sir, actually, during this means COVID time, so we had many difficulties, but by overcoming it, also we have done many solutions, like for the classes we developed online mode of classroom, where we can attend our online classes, and for meeting to the doctor, we have made these online appointments where the people can take the appointments on the device only. And also we means ebooks, like I have explained in my module, ebooks also we refer nowadays mostly to the ebooks for reading. So sir, these were the.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Subhadeep. Thank you. It will really give a message to our children. It had a positive and adverse impact also there. Okay, thank you, Subhadeep. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Subhadeep. Thank you, sir. But Subhadeep, I must disagree with you that you don't respond and don't ask questions. At least in my economics and geography period, session is going to end. You have never asked. I hope after the PPT, you will be attentive. Okay. With this, let's go to the next student. Next participant is Om Prakash Jana, class
Yes,
9, section B. Om Prakash,
Yes,
turn on
ma'am.
your camera and start presenting.
Ma'am, I will present from the same device as Subhadeep did.
Yes, yes. Same device or?
Yes,
Are you using 2 devices?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This
Yes.
is your laptop?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is my PC.
Now you turn on your camera.
Yes.
Beta, what is your code number?
Sir,
So
177.
177.
Yes, sir.
177. That is your topic name, technology and impact.
No, sir.
Health and technology. Sir, health and technology is the topic. Code is. Sorry, sir. Topic is carbon capture.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
Om Prakash, you are visible. PPT is clearly visible. Start. Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Present over here, honorable guests, respected teachers, and my dear friends. I am Mri Scans and of class 9B, going to present my project on carbon capture, how CO2 is harmful and how it can be minimized.
In this project, we will get to know about what is CO2 gas, how more of a CO2 emissions is harmful, how can we minimize its quantity, and how use of chemical technology will be benefitable for minimizing its quantity. In today's world, a lot of activities are done for the needs of human beings. Carbon dioxide becomes a poisonous gas when there is too much of it in the air you breathe. They contribute to respiratory disease from smog and air pollution. Extreme CO2 emissions lead climate change, greenhouse effect, ozone layer depletion. Biologically, we have to plant a lot of trees around the world so that the trees would capture the carbon dioxide and reduce their quantity. But this would take a lot of time. But through the advancement of chemical technology, you can do this through a series of approaches or through direct air capture. In this project, we'll know how CO2 gas is harmful and how using chemical technology, we can reduce the CO2 gas. What is CO2? Carbon dioxide, also called as CO2, is a colorless, odorless gas. You may have also seen carbon dioxide in its solid form to dry ice. As CO2 heats up, it goes right from the solid to gas. Carbon dioxide molecules are very small, with only one carbon atom and two oxygen atoms forming the whole molecule. Even though carbon dioxide is a common gas, it makes up less than 1% of the atmosphere. Outside CO2 levels tend to average around 400 ppm, the highest it has been in thousands of years. The levels of indoors can increase far beyond that, upwards of 1000 ppm or even 2000 ppm. Then now, how CO2 affects our health and the environment. CO2 is not poisonous. As a gas, CO2 itself will not hurt us. This is an important fact to remember, as carbon dioxide is a vital part of the environment. The human breathing mechanism actually revolves around CO2, not oxygen. If CO2 levels get severe, it can also cause you to lose consciousness. If this occurs for long enough, death is also a possibility. While these conditions are rare, even moderate CO2 levels can directly impact our brain by draining our concentration and energy levels. Exposure to CO2 can produce a variety of health effects. This may include headaches, dizziness, restlessness, difficulty breathing, sweat, etc. While carbon dioxide is essential for plant and animal survival, too much concentration in the atmosphere can have devastating consequences. CO2 has proven to be a significant factor for the air pollution, taking a substantial role in the greenhouse effect. Carbon dioxide traps radiation at the ground level, resulting in ground level ozone that prevents the earth from cooling during the night and warm ocean air. Now, how can we minimize its quantity? As I said earlier.
Om Prakash, sorry to interrupt, but you no need to read out the slides, okay? Just tell the topic, means heading, what is the essence, and you please present your model, okay?
Yes, okay, as I said earlier, we can minimize the quantity of CO2 in two ways, biologically and chemically. Biologically, we have to plant a lot of trees to capture the CO2, but it would take a lot of years and years. Chemically, scientists have developed ways to capture the carbon dioxide. In my model, I'm going to show how we can capture the carbon dioxide in two ways. One is point source capture and one is direct air capture. In point source capture, the first step is capturing carbon dioxide. As you can see, here in this
model, you have to show your model in the center.
So this is my model.
Okay,
so you can see, this is a series of process, point source capture. Here in this factories, we can see factories producing polluted air which contains CO2. And here, this carbon dioxide capture plant will capture the carbon dioxide. Then it will transfer to the carbon dioxide compression plant, where it will compress the carbon dioxide, and then it will be transported and stored for million years, or it will be used for different purposes like to produce soda ash or fuel, etc. Hundreds of pilots and small scale facilities and over 50 large scale plants around the world are currently doing this. Then comes direct air capture. I prepared a smaller model of it. Here, big fans suck large amounts of polluted air
how can
directly.
we see, because model is not You can zoom your model and show it besides the that is PPT. PPT is in the main screen.
Yes, sir. That one I prepared only. This small model of the direct air capture. So here actually the big fans suck large amounts of polluted air directly out of the atmosphere. Then there are filters inside it which will purify the air and release it. 15 plants are currently doing it worldwide. Even if the carbon dioxide is emitted again into the air, the CO2 does not hasn't added to the atmosphere.
Okay,
As it
why?
is the same
But why
amount
you
of
have taken this subtle carbon capture? Is very means symbolic term you have used. Carbon capture. What is that? Carbon capture.
Sir, actually I have taken this carbon capture because in these two ways only we can capture the carbon dioxide gas and store it or use it for different purposes. Like in this point source capture, we go through a series of process and store it. And in this direct air capture process, we suck the carbon dioxide from directly through the air and store it. So as we are capturing the carbon dioxide through a series of processes directly, I've taken that name as carbon capture.
Okay, very good, nice.
In concluding my project, I would say the rising level of atmospheric CO2 could be one global nature resource that is progressively increasing food production and total biological output. In a world of otherwise diminishing natural resources of land, water, energy, minerals, and fertilizer, it is a means of inadvertently increasing the productivity of farming systems and other photosynthetically active ecosystems. The effects know no boundaries, and both developing and developed countries are and will be sharing equally for the rising level of atmospheric CO2. Is a universally free premium gaining in the magnitude with time, or on which we can all reckon for the foreseeable future. The carbon capture project is an attractive option for the reducing greenhouse gas emissions and could even help remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, which would lead to a better, healthy environment. Thank you.
How to make a healthy environment? How to make a healthy environment? What is most
So we can make a healthy environment by making it unpolluted and clean.
Okay, and plantation of trees is required or not?
Yes, sir. So okay, that we can do biologically, but here I took a project that we can do it using technology, chemical technology.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Om Prakash, can I ask a question to you?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Om Prakash, very nice way you took it. Carbon capture as a quite relevant topic. Yes, to the global climatic change.
Yes, sir.
How will it be relevant to the global climatic change? That is the climate, the temperature is increasing.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, so the global climatic change. Sir, CO2 is a major factor for this global climatic change, and this project we are capturing that CO2 only. So we can have by this project we through point source capture and direct air capture, we are capturing the carbon dioxide, and so it will help in reducing the climate change and greenhouse effects or ozone layer depletion, etc. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Om Prakash. Very nice, innovative way.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Om Prakash. Thank you, sir. Now next
Thank
is Sahil Sameep Mahapatra. Sahil, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Class 9, section A. Code is 178. Code is 178. Topic is socialization and technology in farming. Sahil, please turn on your camera.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are visible. Good work.
So, good afternoon to all present over this virtual platform, to all my teachers. My name is Sahil Smith Mahapatra. I am from class 9, section F, role 31. So, my topic is socialization of technology in farming in India. Agriculture has always been an important subject to talk about because more than
Hey,
50% of the
beta,
population
listen,
depends upon
listen.
agriculture.
You have to first tell me, you have taken the topic socialization and technology in farming. You have to explain what is socialization and what is technology in farming.
So socialization means the development which takes up on a particular field. Like so now I talk about the technology. So how technology has developed from time to time in the farming of India in India. I would only talk about the socialization of technology in agriculture of India only.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, sir. So, sir, I took this topic because I thought that the more sir, the technology has been most helpful to the field of agriculture to my consideration. So that's why I took this topic. So agriculture has always been an important subject to talk about, as 50% more than 50% of our population of our country depends upon agricultural system. The and technology has always been the best friend of it, and always has the more
Okay,
has been the
Sahil,
boom.
just wait. Sir, can you see Sahil?
No, no, ma'am.
No, Sahil, you are not visible. You
So,
need to be visible. I
ma'am,
could, now you are
now I'm
visible.
using only one
Yes, yes,
device, that's why I'm not
yes.
visible.
Okay,
Oh, you
visible,
are
visible, beta.
okay, okay, okay. Please continue.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I hope you will recognize my voice.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Audible, audible.
definitely. You ask so many questions in the classroom. Yes, definitely. Continue.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, now I'd like to talk about the technological advancements that took place in Indian agriculture, or the chemical technology which took place in Indian agriculture. So the major breakthrough has come through the Green Revolution, which was introduced in 1960, and it in the HYVs, or the high yield variety seeds, and steps towards land augmenting were introduced. So HYVs help in growing of more crops in a less piece of land, and to increase the yield of the desired crops, and which is very helpful for the farmers. And force was also placed on expansion of the irrigation and the domestic production of different or in organic fertilizers, which would help of the production of nutritious crops. So now I will talk about what improvements have been in the field of irrigation for the agriculture. So in modern times, the invention of sprinklers played a major role in improving agriculture process. Drip irrigation system also helped in the same.
What is the
This
difference
process,
between two picture? First picture and second picture. What you want to show it?
so in the first picture, I want to show that so, in the first picture, the system of irrigation is not that efficient because it will lead to wastage of a lot of water, and also
Yes.
all the crops will not get the much amount of water. But in the second picture, the system is well planned and also executed very perfectly, and all the crops are getting the desired amount of water for their nutrition.
Okay. And then technology, with the development of technology, we can more advance in the field of agriculture. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are you in favor of agriculture or not?
Yes, sir, I am favor of agriculture.
Okay. And if if you are interested to take as a subject in your means career in agriculture, can you take it?
So, I'm not defined about it. I
Okay,
cannot
not
say.
defined. Okay. And most of in India, we have seen that we are not preferring in the field of agriculture. Why we are
Yes,
not
sir.
preferring the educated mass? We are not preferring in the field of agriculture. What is your means? What do you
Sir,
think?
I think because most of the people just want to be a doctor or an engineer because these are
Yes.
the most preferred, occupation. But we
Okay.
should also think about agriculture because the So to become a educated man, we should live, and to live we should eat food, and the food we get from agricultural process only.
Very good, very good. And if our agricultural production will be more, then country will be developed or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Government is providing any financial support for the development of agriculture? Is the government is providing?
Yes, sir. Government is, sir, to my consideration, government is not providing much, but I think that some online applications are available now, which help in the formation of the foundation of a good process of agriculture.
Okay,
To
okay.
help the farmers.
Okay, next slide you show. Don't explain, next slide you show only. Next
Sir,
slide.
in this slide, I am just showing about the modern tools which change the old agriculture practices of hard labor.
Okay,
Sir,
don't read it. Don't read it. Is not required. Track now.
Sir, I would just like to call the names of them.
Okay, okay. Tell only the name.
That I collected. Yes, sir. Sir, these tools include tractor, sir, combine, which is a versatile machine, which can both thresh and harvest, and sir, drag harrow, tillage planter, plant breeding and genetics.
Next, beta, next slide.
Okay, sir, now I talk about why technology is needed for agriculture.
Okay, you tell us need of technology for agriculture. Is it required or not? Is it
Sir,
required?
I think technology is sir, somehow needed in agriculture, sir, because to reduce the manual labor, and also we could sir, make the processes faster. Sir, in the olden times, the people sir, worked very hard, but could not sir, grow more crops because of some natural calamities or some problems that were faced in old times. But due to technology, the time consumption is less, and the crops
Okay.
are
Thank you, beta.
efficiently.
You have a lot of knowledge. Okay, any model you have prepared? Have you prepared any model or only PPT?
Sorry, sir, I have not prepared any model. I have just made the PPT.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, I would just like to show the last slide.
Okay, only proceed.
Yes, sir, the national agriculture market. So
Yes.
as I talked about earlier, sir, government has took forward a step to make this online application on 16th, and it was launched on 16th April 2016.
Okay, we know. But you tell me what is the theme behind your topic? What you want to tell? Why you have
Sir, I
taken?
want to tell that sir, technology is technology is advantageous, and it is according to its practical use or the application that we use in life. And the use of technology in farming is a very good idea. That's why I took this topic.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, very much. So thank you, sir.
Sahil, can I ask a question to you? Sahil?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, your PPT was very nice, elaborately explained a lot of things, and here sir was telling, and you were interacting very nicely. We enjoyed a lot, but
Thank you, sir.
so we have taken a lot of steps. Indian farmers are not able to compete in international market.
Yes, sir.
The reason behind it.
So to develop, we should, sir, introduce the foreign exchange, in which the investment should be a particular crop is grown more in that country, and in our country a particular crop is grown more. So we should exchange we should just export and import, so that our crops should also be internationally available, and so that so more and more people would know about our agricultural system. Sir, I think this, I know just this.
Okay. Thank you. Your PPT was good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sahil. Thank you, sir. Now we have
Thank
the
you,
last participant from the senior segment, Vishwa Prakash. Class 10, section A. Vishwa, please.
Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, Vishwa, you are visible. Your PPT is also visible. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vishwa Prakash, and I will talk about technology and its uses and how we can implement this in three fields,
Your code
which
is
are
179.
farming.
Beta, your code is 179.
Yes, sir, 179.
Okay, start.
So first field is agriculture. In agriculture, there is a majority of people are in the rural sector. So we need to use technology to improve their standard of living. So we can use technology by the implementation of tractors, threshers, and other farm machineries. Also genetics like use of hybrid plants or HYV seeds, mapping and surveying of the area, so we can know the soil fertility and everything. Use of artificial intelligence for automation of farm machineries. We can predict the environment, and also we can use it to make it more sustainable, and we can use online apps to monitor this. This will also increase the production and the profit made by the farmers. Then implementation. We can implement this by collectivized farming, means we can group a lot of small farmers and use less amount of technology over a large area, and this will be cheaper and better for everyone. Also, the government should provide cheap loans so many farmers can afford this. Also, government should invest in this and keep part of the profit made by the farmers in terms of providing technology. Also, removal of mediators, like removal of the wholesalers and everything, and selling directly from the farmers. Also, surveys of the area for implementation of technology, and also trying to change deserts into cultivable area. Then is education. We need education as the society is changing, and we need to educate more people. We can use technology by using the internet to learn things. Also, fun learning, which will make education more interesting. Also, integration of games, which will make it more interactive and more fun. Also, VR and AR technology to experience everything in our classes and feel like we are in the outside world. Use of AI like robots to teach us. And finally, real world experience.
Okay,
We
but
can
what is AR and VR technology? What is that?
AR means augmented reality and VR means virtual reality.
Okay, okay. And integration of games, what will do?
Like we can design games in which, like, if every level you have to do something, and each level has like some questions or everything in order to pass. So we can make something like that.
Very good.
Then implementation. First, we need to redesign schools so we can implement these technologies. Development of cheaper technology so everyone can afford it. Removal of homework so we can focus more on activities and less on doing homework. Restructuring the education system to implement these. Also, government should provide loans and funds to smaller schools to afford these technologies, and integration of the technology in our daily lives. Finally, jobs. As people will get education, we need to provide jobs so they can be more helpful to the society. First is use of AI and AI powered robots. These can do work which will require multitude of people. Also, use of advanced machinery to make it more efficient. Use of drones and UAVs for deliveries or to explore hazardous areas. Automation of hazardous jobs, like use of robots in factories and mines where it is dangerous for people. Also, we will get an ability to employ ourselves using our hobbies, as in the future most of the hard work jobs will be done by the robots. Also, this will increase productivity. Implementation. We need to develop AI and robots to replace humans, and we have to practically use them. Also, government should provide loans and funds for different companies to afford it. and training facilities should be set up for everyone to use robots. And then self-employment opportunities should be created, and also setting up control centers for monitoring robots and artificial intelligence. Finally, pros and cons of using this technology. For pros are, it makes life easier, saves us from hazardous work, increases productivity, helps with the development of a community. We can also follow our hobbies and passions, and also it is sustainable for the environment. Finally, the cons, it makes us lazier. It is also expensive currently and hard to implement. It can also spoil children if not used properly. It can also reduce employment opportunities and can also negatively affect our health. And there is a small chance of AI or robot invasion if there is any error in coding or anything. Thank you.
Very good. And okay, that is a real nice PPT you have prepared. And that is your means in one chance you have prepared that PPT, or several chances you have taken? Because it is just like very interesting also.
So can you repeat what you meant?
Means you have, when you have prepared this PPT, that in final chance it is, or several times you have prepared and then it deletes some portion and like that?
Sir, several times.
Because
Sir, I went over it and reviewed it.
Okay, thank you. And what is the theme behind your means topic? Immediate to tell.
Sir, how we can implement technology in 3 major fields like agriculture, education, and jobs, and how we can improve the life of agriculture people, then move them into education and provide them jobs.
Okay, thank you, Beda. Thank you,
sir.
Okay, Vishnu Prakash, can I ask a question to you, Vishnu Prakash?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta, you explain your PPT was good, relevant, nice, and as you explained well. One question for you, in regard to technology, what is the difference in USA farming and in India farming? Farming of
Sir,
India
in US,
yes.
Yes, sir. In US, there is less amount of people farming, so everyone has large amount of land and can easily implement these technologies, and also have the capital to do it. They use mapping, surveying, and everything, so they can use the right amount of fertilizers and not use too much, which will save the environment. In India, we have majority of our population is farming, and the amount of land per person is low as compared to US. So this is harder to implement technology, and we do not use the mapping and surveying technology to make our farming sustainable and effective.
Okay. Thank you, Vishnu Prakash.
Thank you, sir.
Well done. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And thank you to Vishwa Prakash. So that was the last presentation from the senior section. Now let us proceed to junior section. First, we have Aryan Agnihotri. Aryan Agnihotri, Classic Section A, code is 180. Aryan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take your time.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I am Aryan Agnihotri. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Aryan Agnihotri of Class 6 Section A.
Speak louder. Your voice is not very audible. Speak louder.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Aryan Agnihotri of Class 6 Section A, and I am going to share a few lines on my chosen topic, India, land of monsoon climate, and the effect of technology in managing the Indian monsoon. This is a map of Indian monsoon, and there are many radar centers, like this is one in Thiruvananthapuram, and another one is in Chennai, and the third one is in Visakhapatnam, and the fourth one is in Odisha.
Excuse me, Aryan. Speak louder.
Okay,
Aryan, speak louder. Your voice is not clearly audible.
Okay,
speak louder.
Okay, ma'am. This is a map of Indian radar centers for weather. The first center is here in Thiruvananthapuram. The second center is here in Chennai. The third center is here in Visakhapatnam, and the fourth center is here in Odisha. So these are the centers from which India gets information about the monsoon through radar beams. Monsoon is a term derived from the Arabic word "mawsim," meaning season. It was first used by the Arabic navigators to describe the seasonal winds of the Arabian Sea. These winds blow from the northwest for 1.5 of the year and from the southwest for the other half. Monsoon winds blow from cold regions to warm regions because cold air takes up more space than warm air. Being a tropical monsoon country, there are two monsoon seasons in India. The southwest summer, this monsoon has warm winds blowing from Indian Ocean. Its span is from June to September, with 75% of the annual rainfall in India. It varies from 10 cm in western Rajasthan to over 900 cm in Meghalaya. The second is northeast winter dry continental air mass blowing from the vast Siberian high pressure area from December to March. The rainfall includes snowfall during winter monsoon, which is one of the order of 1000 km² in India. This is also known as the irritating monsoon. The mountains of southern India split the summer winds. The western arms of the monsoon is deflected northwards by the Western Ghats to Mumbai and then on to the Pakistan. The eastern arms travels up to the Bay of Bengal to Kolkata, Assam, and is deflected northwestwards by the Himalayas. On an average, the winds arrive in southern India about 6 weeks before they arrive in the northwest India. And the methods of predicting monsoon. One, robots from the University of East Anglia have been used before in probing the Antarctic waters, and their inputs have helped scientists understanding of the South Pole. 7 of them will dive into this ocean and measure its temperature and salinity and other features. In due course, data from the ships are expected to improve our understanding from the Indian Ocean.
But the next slide you saw. Next slide, what you have done. First is method of prediction. Next is.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Sir, this one.
Okay.
So can I start now from this slide?
Yes, yes. Don't explain. Next slide you tell. Next slide you tell. El Nino.
Okay, sir. El Nino and La Nina are defined as the sustained sea surface temperature anomalies of magnitude greater than 0.5 degree across and the central tropical Pacific Ocean. When the condition is made for a period of less than 5 months, it is classified as El Nino or La Nina conditions. If the anomaly persists for 5 months or longer, it is classified as an El Nino or La Nina episode. Historically, it has occurred at a regular intervals of 2 to 7 years and has usually lasted for 1 to 2 years. The first signs of El Nino are the rise in air pressure over the Indian Ocean, Indonesia, and Australia, fall in air pressure over Tahiti and other West Central and Eastern Pacific Ocean. Fair winds in the South Pacific Ocean are expected. Changes to Indian climate, monsoons are expected to result in severe droughts and intense flooding in parts of India. Scientists predict that by the end of the century, the country will experience a 3 to 5 degrees Celsius temperature increasing and a 20% rise in all summer monsoon rainfall.
Aryan, don't read the slides. Aryan, don't read the slides. You only tell the conclusion.
Yes. Because you have written a long, so many things have written.
You have written so many slides and it's very lengthy. Don't read this.
Okay, ma'am.
Beta, you are in which class? Standard 6?
Ma'am, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Huh? Which class you are?
Standard 6, section A, sir.
Okay, why you have taken this topic? Why you have decided to take it?
So, sir, because to know the people how our scientists are predicting the monsoon by use of the technologies.
Okay, beta, what is climate? You know what is climate? Climate. What is climate?
So the change in the environment or I don't know what.
Okay, weather, you know, weather and climate.
Yes, sir.
Weather. Climate, weather. Okay. Ratan sir, you ask any question?
Okay, sir. Aryan, can you tell which factors influence the climatic condition? Which important factors? You explained very nicely. Can you tell, Aryan?
So can you repeat this question again? I can't hear you, sir.
Which important factors influence the climatic condition of a particular place?
So green trees as people believe that green trees bring rain and
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you, Aryan. We have the next participant, Manjit Raut of class 6C with code 181. Manjit, are you there? Manjit, are you there? Okay, we have the next participant, Sonam Swai of 6D with code 182. Sonam, Aryan,
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you start presenting. Aryan, you stop sharing your screen. Aryan, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone, respected teachers, judges, and my dear friend. I am Sonam Swai of Standard 6D. Today I am going to present the project of topic Management of Wastewater Treatment Plant. So today, in my project, I will show you the 5 steps of WWTP. It means Wastewater Treatment Plant. Through my project today, I will show you how the water is going, wastewater of the factory is going through the bar screen. Here in the bar screen, the waste matter like plastic bag, plastic bottles, and steel cans are removed from the water. And then the water from the bar screen is going to grit and sand removing tank. Here in the grit and sand removing tank, the grit, sand, and pebbles are removed from the water. Then the water goes to the settling tank. Here in the settling tank, the sediment of the sludge take place. And then the water goes to addition tank. Here in the addition tank, the dust present in water are removed from the water. Then the water goes to the chloration tank. Here in the chloration tank, the bacteria present in the water are killed in the water. Then the water finally comes to the storage tank. Here in the storage tank, the filtered water are stored in the storage tank. Then the water comes to the pond, and here the control room controls the pipe system, the filtration system, and many more. So from my project today, I have shown you how the process of WWTP. Thank you.
Okay. And what is the theme behind your topic? What do you want to tell?
Sir, I want to tell that how
What
we
is the
can use
objective?
the
Tell.
wastewater and reuse the we can reuse the wastewater.
Okay. Can we use the wastewater? Can you utilize it again? The wastewater.
Sir, can you say again? I can't hear you properly.
Can we reuse the wastewater?
Yes, sir. We can reuse the wastewater.
How?
Sir, we can use it by we can use for cooking and giving to plants, then bathing too, and etc.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sonam, can I ask a question to you, Sonam?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay, sir. One example give me so that you can make best out of waste in your
Yes, sir, I
household.
can hear you.
Huh, beta, am I audible now?
Yes, sir, now audible.
Okay, can you give an example in your home that you have might have prepared the best out of waste? One product, one thing you tell so that it will be yes.
Sir, in our house, my mother used to do that. The waste where she washed the vegetable, she put it in the flower plants, and in our garden, she put the water in the garden.
Okay. Thank you, Sonam. Thank you. Your
Thank you,
presentation.
Sonam.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have the participant Rohan Raut of 6D with code 184. Rohan Raut.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, have you sent the result of the senior group? Ma'am is asking the same.
Yes, on the way.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So you continue, Rohan. You continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Rohan, don't read out the PPTs. Only you explain if you have any model. Do you have any model? Or tell the summary.
Ma'am, I have not made any model. I have just mentioned everything in this PPT and I have just some lines.
Okay. Yes. Only tell the summary. Don't read out all these PPTs. Okay. Only important points you tell.
Okay. A very jovial afternoon to one and all present over here. I am Rohan Raut of class 6D, going to share some of my views on the chosen topic, Make in India. What is Make in India? Make in India is an international marketing campaign slogan coined by our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi. It was launched on 25th September 2014 with a vision of making India a business hub that will attract businesses from all around the world to invest in manufacturing in India. Why was Make in India introduced? India has been a victim of high debt, increased imports, and high level of duties. After placing a regime of high corruption, scams, and non-accountability, our Prime Minister came up with Make in India. Make in India is a national program designed to transform India into a global manufacturing hub. Effects of Make in India on our country. Make in India has created a strong impact in the form of improved business environment and economic growth as follows. India is first amongst the world's most attractive investment destinations and world's fastest growing economies. First amongst 100 countries on the Growth, Innovation and Leadership Index. The logo. Make in India logo is derived from India's national emblem. The wheel denotes the peaceful progress and the dynamism. A sign from India's enlightened past, making way to the vibrant future. The prowling lion stands for the strength, courage, and wisdom. Salient features. Some prominent features of Make in India. First, introduction of new processes. With special focus on years of doing business, which includes delicensing and deregulation measures to reduce complexity and significantly increase the speed and transparency. Second, skill development. New youth-focused programs and institutions dedicated to developing skills of the youth will be started. Advantages. Some advantages of Make in India. First, technological advancements. Make in India allows Indians to use latest technology. Second, innovative ideas from young generation. Make in India will provide the needed environment in the country itself and will take innovative ideas from talented young generation of our country. Third, development of rural India. When a factory is set up in rural areas, then such areas are best up with schools, healthcare facilities, markets, etc. More job opportunities. It will lead to creation of many job opportunities. An increase in investment will bring employment opportunities for the skilled labor force, and this will form a job market. Fifth, boost India's economic growth. The Make in India campaign will lead to an increase in exports and manufacturing. Conclusion. Make in India concept has given new wings to IT BPM industries in India. India continues to gain market share in the global sourcing arena. India is becoming a global digital hub in rapid building of capabilities and offerings. Make in India scheme also focuses on producing products with zero defects and zero effects on the environment. At last but not least, I want to say that Make in India might catapult our country, India, to such heights which is inconceivable. With this, I sign out. Thank you for a patient hearing and have a great day.
Yes, really you are very, means your nice presentation. You are very energetic also, and you have taken a very impressive topic, that is Make in India. Make in India, what is Make in India? You have taken the topic, you tell me simply. Make in India. Make in India, what we have to do? What we have to do?
Sir, in Make in India, it will promote, means India to form to a manufacturing hub in which foreign traders or foreign countries will invest and manufacture in India. They will give their foreign money. So which will lead to increase in our Indian currency. For current rate, 1 USD is 72 INR. So this is very means one in USA, one citizen can buy a 72 rupees thing in just
okay. Thank you for your best presentation. Thank you, beta. Well.
Okay, Rohan, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, beta. So yes, nice, very good, appreciated presentation I observed. So Rohan, how will Make in India will help? How will Make in India help New India?
So first it will increase our foreign exchange, and we are making a manufacturing hub, or we are taking the products of other countries. Other countries are bringing the product, and we are buying the products, and we are selling, giving up our expensive foreign exchange. So Make in India will promote to make make products in our own country, and then we will sell it. Lot of imports it will just decrease our foreign exchange.
Okay. Thank you, beta.
Thank you, Rohan. Thank you,
Rohan.
Next.
Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, sir. Next, we have the participant Rajanandini Singh of Class 6, Section E, with the student code 187. Rajanandini, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And all of you have prepared only PPT. Have you done any model, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, you explain your model.
Through the model, can you start? Because all means they are starting through the PPT. Okay.
Yes, sir. Good morning to one and all present over here, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I, Rajan Singh of Standard 6E, is going to present my presentation on my chosen topic, e-waste management. So, the e-waste, how is the e-waste recycled? The e-waste is recycled when the e-waste is collected and is sent to a recycling company. From the recycling company, it goes to the e-waste tank. From the e-waste tank, it goes to the pre-picking process where the items are cleaned. And from this process, it goes to the shredding. From shredding, it's divided into 100 small pieces. From there, it goes to separation and the metals are separated with magnets. From here, it goes to the output process, and from output process, this is gone to the recycling truck, which goes to the shops and is sold, and these devices are sold at a low cost.
Okay, and waste management. Waste management,
yes,
electronic, that is electronic waste management. How it will be,
yes,
how it will be applicable? How it will be applicable?
So, as the technology gets advanced, sir, the lifespan of our devices gets shorter and shorter. So, sir, whenever we get the new technology, we think that our devices are getting older. So, we throw our devices, but that should not be done. The electronic devices should be kept and have to be sent to an electronic devices waste management company. From there, it would be recycled, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank
you. Thank you, Rajnandini. Can I ask a question to you, Rajnandini?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in your home, how can you manage the e-waste? In e-waste, in electronic waste, how can you manage and how can you develop the sustainable approach?
So in our home, so we can collect the e-waste and we don't have to throw it here and there. So for that, we need to make a separate cardboard in which we'll collect it and then we'll send it to any waste management company, sir.
Okay, okay. Well,
Thank you, Rajnandini, for such a nice presentation. Next, welcome to the next participant, Adyan Patnaik, class 6 section E, with the code 189. Are you there, Adyan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, should I explain while showing the PPT or should I explain while showing the model?
Explain the model only.
Model, PPT is not required. It will be innovative. If you will explain through the model, it will be innovative also.
Okay, sir. Sir, is your 1 second, sir.
Your code is 189, beta.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, is the model visible?
Yes, explain.
Good afternoon, everyone, respected judges, and all my dear friends. My name is Adyan Patnaik from Standard 6 Section E, and today I stand to present my project on Hyperloop and its impact on the environment. In the ever-evolving world, a lot of the technological advancements and developments have been driven by transportation systems. However, it comes at the cost of our environment. The Hyperloop system.
Excuse me, Adyan. Can you hear me? Adyan, your voice is echoing. Are you using two different devices? Are you using? Yes. Keep your camera properly.
Ma'am, now is it echoing?
Yes, yes. It's okay. Now you explain.
Yes, ma'am. So in the ever-evolving world, a lot of the technological advancements and the development have been driven by transportation systems. However, it always comes at the cost of our environment. The Hyperloop, dubbed as a potential fifth mode of transportation, aims to bridge this gap by becoming a sustainable, super efficient, and environment-friendly alternative. So what is Hyperloop? Hyperloop is an ultra-efficient ground transportation system proposed as a concept by Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. It consists of partially evacuated tubes and passenger or cargo pods moving at extraordinary speed. So how does it work? It all starts with an electric motor which consists of two parts. One is a stator which is stationary, the other is a rotor which rotates. The stator is electromagnetic.
So when any electric current passes through it, it propels the passenger pod to move forward. The passenger pod is lifted above the ground and guided using advanced magnetic levitation. The Hyperloop tunnels have no air present inside of it, as all the air has been sucked out using a series of vacuum pumps, which allows it to achieve extraordinary speeds while using only the smallest amount of electricity. So what are some of its positive impacts on the environment? 1. The Hyperloop systems are much safer for animals and plants as compared to wildlife highway crossings. Even from the angle of noise pollution, the Hyperloop systems are going to be fairly silent. 2. Lower carbon emissions. By combining an ultra-efficient electric motor, low drag environment, and magnetic levitation, the Hyperloop system can carry more people than a subway at airline speeds with zero direct emissions. 3. Energy efficiency. In selected cases, the Hyperloop systems can be up to 20% more energy efficient as compared to railway and airlines. So what are some of its advantages over traditional transportation systems? First, it is very fast. The Hyperloop systems are being modeled to be able to go at speeds of up to 670 miles per hour, which is about twice the speed of airlines. 2. Less invasive. Building an Hyperloop train tunnel takes up much less space as compared to building airports or railway tracks. 3. Safety. With human control error and unpredictable weather error removed from the system, the Hyperloop systems can achieve some safety concerns remain. So what are some of its negative impacts? Some of the negative impacts in building the Hyperloop system are as follows. High speed of capsule. The high speed of capsule, almost at the speed of sound, may cause dizziness due to vibration and jostling. 2. Initial cost of investment. The initial cost of investment for having an Hyperloop system is very high. Moreover, building the long vacuum chamber requires a lot of technical skills and it is also very risky and costly to maintain.
Very good, beta.
Though it has some negative impacts, we should not be deterred by it and try to improve it. The Hyperloop system, if successful, may change the transportation system forever. Thank you.
Okay, beta, and very nicely you have presented. Okay, wait. Don't off your camera. And this model most probably you have prepared by giving someone. Yes or no? Or you have done?
No, sir. We have got some bottle and we have attached it. So we made it.
Okay, bottle you have attached. This is the bottle.
Yes, sir. These are all bottles.
Okay, very good. Nice model you have prepared. Nice presentation. Okay. And you have clearly explained about the Hyperloop and its impact towards environment also. Okay, good.
Okay,
thank you, sir.
Adyan, can I ask a question to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta, your topic is Hyperloop and its impact on environment. Which message you want to convey? What is the message?
Sir, I want to convey the message that the traditional transportation systems which are being used nowadays are very good and help us to get closer However, it comes at the cost of our environment and they also emit a lot of pollution. The Hyperloop system is way more energy efficient. So I was trying to say that by using the Hyperloop, we can save the environment a lot more and at the same time become closer through quicker transportation.
Thank you, Adyan. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you, Adyan, for such a nice presentation, and thank you, sir. Next, we have the participant Adrita Bhattacharya of Class 6, Section E. Adrita Bhattacharya with the student code 190.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Adrita, are you there?
I'm there.
Yes, now take your time.
Yes, ma'am, I'm already prepared.
Okay, start.
Good afternoon, respected teachers, judges, and my dear friends. Today, I'm Adrita Bhattacharya of Class 6 Section E, going to highlight the role of technology in the development of communication. Perhaps messages were sent through different means like heavy sound or swirling sound. Also, smoke signal was one of them. Later on, they used cave pictures to send messages to next generations.
As the technology develops, some cave pictures were used as symbols. These are some symbols developed from cave pictures. This is perhaps the first scripted message from where we get today's newspaper, postal letters, books, etc. Initially, messages were sent through different carriers like pigeons, mail runners, ambassadors, etc. As the needs of physical messengers reduced, where media takes place, telegraph is the first of that step. With more development of technology, we get telephone. Radio, the first wireless technology of communication. The invention of satellite starts a new era of communication. After the invention of satellite, we get fax, mobiles, computers with internets, etc. Uses of internet made communication too fast, wide, and accurate. Technology of internet and satellite communication using mobile made importance in our life. These are some developments in mobile technology. In modern life, banking, social media, news, email, etc. are embedded in mobile. All these developments from ancient life to modern life is only possible due to the huge development of technology. Here is a model of fast and accurate communication technology. It is used for military purpose. This camera is scanning its 360-degree area always. If any suspected movement of enemy captured, it directly sends signal to the satellite, and satellite sends the signal to all the concerned officers. And automated weapons are being activated to attack the enemy immediately. Even now, scientists are under development of technology to establish a communication with the aliens without any language or any symbols. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.
Very good, very good. And especially for your presentation, to whom you will give the your effort is correlated with whom you have prepared nicely. Okay. To whom? Who helped you a lot? Mommy or papa or teacher or who?
Actually, this model is made by father, and I have assisted him for developing it.
Okay, okay. And what you are saying? That is card you are one after another you are showing. What you are saying?
Sir, actually, the slides which I didn't want to see in technically.
Okay, okay. Technology and communication, but you don't need the. You have not prepared the PPT.
Yes, sir. These slides
okay.
So that is only PPT.
Okay, and that is related just like PPT. PPT way you are showing. Okay, thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Adrita. Okay, very nice, innovative approach you have displayed before us. In which class you were reading, Adrita?
Sir, in 6th.
Okay, class 6. Okay, nice, innovative. The way you have performed, it's quite praiseworthy. But how can it be helpful for the sustainable development?
Sir, here actually, sir, are you talking about the model?
Yes, yes. Your topic is technology, impact on environment.
No, sir, it's actually technology and communication. Some printing mistake is there.
Okay, it's okay. So communication, how will it be helpful? Tell.
As I told that it is very fast and accurate communication technology. Here, as need that buzzer and all this, it directly sends the signal to the satellite, and satellite send that signal to all the concerned officers.
Okay, good, good.
Thank you, Adrita. Well done.
Thank you, Adrita. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have the next participant, Asi Ananya Misra of Class 6 Section E with the code 191. Asi Ananya?
Yes, ma'am.
Now present.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Ma'am, my video is visible to you?
Yes, yes. You are visible and audible, but you start.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Ashwini Nimishra from Class 6E. I am here to share a PPT on my chosen topic, how technology is helping education. I have added an A in technology because my presentation is about teaching and helping education. Now, the first question which rises in our mind is that what is exactly a technology? Technology is that which reduces human effort and simultaneously achieves the goal with lesser time and with better efficiency. Now, technology has brought in computers in the educational system. Students use computers to complete their assignment, do their research, and connect with their classmates. Teachers use computers to keep track of their students, check on their homeworks, and make grading and them easier and more transparent. I don't have a model of computer because we are now sitting in front of computer and are on Zoom meeting. Online teaching, class blogs and wikis, podcastings or websites, interactive whiteboards, mobile devices. Here I have made a model of mobile. We use mobile phone in many cases like connecting up with our friends, with our relatives and with our teachers and much more. E-books are now being made at a quarter of the cost of traditional books. Kindle. Here, I have made a model of Kindle, as you can see. The Kindle looks like a tab and on which we can read all type of books as we wish. Education that is truly free and universal will be achieved by new technologies such as the computer and the internet. Technology has achieved many aspects still for human progress and development. Many other aspects like physical sports, physical people interaction, traits, attention to children of special needs are still to be addressed. Technology is ever changing and some days this aspect will be addressed too. Thank you for your cooperation and present hearing.
Beta, what is it is written? TEACHNOLOGY. What is it?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have added A in the technology because my presentation is about teaching and helping education. It is about teaching and helping education, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Beta.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Asi Ananya. Nice way you explain it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have the participant S.STD-JUNIOR of Class 7, Section A with the code 192.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Proceed.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed.
We should be a part of the solution, not part of the pollution. A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. I'm Jessica Parida, Standard 7A, going to present on my topic, pollution. First, let's know about types of pollution. Land pollution, air pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution are some of the types of pollution. Let's know about land pollution. Land pollution is the damage to the surface of the earth and the soil because of human activities. This is due to the lack of green cover on land, resulting in soil erosion.
Okay, land pollution we know. Okay. Next, and its causes and effect. Okay, next, beta is not required to explain. Okay, preventive measures of land pollution. Okay, very good. Next, air pollution. Okay, good. Okay, its causes and effect. Good. Next. Preventive measures of air pollution. Okay. Next.
Yes.
Water pollution. Okay, good. Next. Causes and effect. Very nice. Nicely you have written. Good. Next. Preventive measures of water pollution. Okay, good. Noise pollution. Causes and effect. Traffic noise, construction site, transportation, social events, household. You tell me what is household causes. Causes you have written household. Beta.
Sir, like using like the mixie grinder or like the using like watching TV at like
Yes.
high volume. These are
Okay, and when you are in the classroom, what type? When you are in the classroom, some of your friends they are shouting a lot. You have marked or not? Do you have any experience, beta?
yes, sir.
Okay, that is what kind of pollution?
Sir, that is noise pollution only.
Okay, noise pollution. And to control that, it is also very difficult. And for different kinds of pollution, what we have explained, that is, we are responsible or not? Are we responsible? We are responsible or not?
Yes, sir. We are responsible for that only.
Yes, so
Okay,
you are not visible. Yes,
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 beta.
Siddha.
Ma'am, because ma'am, it may be freezing because I'm doing from the same device.
Okay.
And to reduce that is noise pollution, that what we are saying traffic noise like that, you can tell me one preventive measures, how it can be reduced in the
Sir,
traffic.
by using less horns.
Less harms. Okay,
So
good.
horns.
Yes. Any other? Okay, due to and when there is lockdown and shutdown during COVID-19, when it was started, and what type of pollution it was minimized? What it was minimized? What type of pollution it was minimized?
Sir, air pollution and water pollution.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jasmine. You have clarified a lot of elaborated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Siddha. Next participant, Subro Yoti Mukhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Class 7, section A. Proceed.
Ma'am, am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Continue.
Your code is 193.
Yes, sir. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
So that according to the time needs now is evening. So good evening, everyone present over here, honorable judges, respected teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, I, Subhajyoti Mukhi, will going to throw light on some of the technological developments which has been evolutionized and also its impact on modern society. So let's get on with the presentation. So first of all, there may be many doubts in this flow of education. So first of all, we need to clear them out. What is technology? Technology can be regarded as the application of scientific knowledge to the practical life, or in simple words, using scientific knowledge in practical life to solve problems and invent useful tools. Now, technology has made our life easy and has given us unimaginable benefits. Could anyone imagine that we can speak to anyone in anywhere in the world, use geo satellites to book the nearest Uber and Ola? The ease of living in technological world where you can access all information at the click of a button order food, and watch movies are some of the examples that can be regarded. So let's go to some of the inventions and discoveries. We know that humans with their experience and knowledge invented many things as well as discovered many things over the course of 1,000 years. This can be regarded as those technological development which changed the era itself. It reduced the human efforts. Like we can regard the example of telephones, which reduced the effort of writing a letter, and also that to be the unconfirmed whether it will reach at time and at the same destination itself or not. So these inventions and discoveries help them at different stages of evolution, providing them with more comforts and facilities. All this led to the development of modern day civilizations. So to understand that, let's go back in time to know about some of the chosen inventions and discoveries of mankind, as we are bound with some of the time limits. Hence, I have chosen some of the inventions to explain them. So evolution of ancient inventions and discoveries. So I would like to explain the 3 stages in the ancient tools about that. There are 3 stages of development of it. Early Stone Age tools, that is regarded as from Paleolithic age, Middle Stone Age, that is Mesolithic age tools, and latter Stone Age, that is Neolithic age tools. So if we look at early stone tool making developed by at least 2.6 million years ago. The early Stone Age began with the most basic.
So, Bhavati, only you show the PPT and then you explain, okay, and explain we are finding, okay, that evolution, invention, discoveries, ancient tools we mentioned, okay, the part only show it and okay, you carry on.
Okay, sir. So if we will go through these tools, then we can know that this were evolved either from 2.6 million years or were at a acceleration rate by 2000 or 200,000 years, sorry, 200,000 years ago, when the pace of innovation in the Stone Age tools began to accelerate. So let's go to another slide. So, sir, here I want to explain about the discovery of fire, settlements and agriculture and wheel. So, if we'll go to this part, then we will know that early humans discover fire just by rubbing 2 flint of stones against each other. We will think that this discovery led to invention of many such inventions. I can also give an example of, if we'll take the example of the Stirling engine, which is used in many of the factories. We can take the mechanism here as well, that it has a power piston, and when the hot air rises up, it takes the power piston up, rotating the wheel, and which is attached by a crankshaft which is pointed at a 90 degree, which takes the displacer up, and as a result the wheel turns. And when the later on it turns out and the cold air takes the wheels displacer down, after that the power piston again come down. As a result, using the steam energy itself, we can rotate the wheel. This discovery is used in many factories as well. And if we will talk about settlements and agriculture, the ancient shelter reconstructed here provided protection for an early human or social groups. Some of the archaeologists also observed that the shelters were found 14.9 meter or 49 feet as well. And if we will discuss about wheel, which is also
next slide is...
Don't read it, just tell only summary. You tell only tell the conclusion here.
Okay, ma'am.
Proceed to the next slide. Okay.
So here I want to show about some of the development of the things, like from how they developed from their basic things to their latter stage. So let's go to the next slide, talking about the impact of the technology on our modern society. These are some of the developments that took in the clock watches. And next, if we will go to the impact of technology, now we have learned that how technology evolved at different stages of human life, giving more facilities and pressures at each stage of development. This also affected the human life to a great extent. As I told that some of the technology development also changed the era.
Okay, next slide.
So let's go to some of the advantages of those things. So highlighting some of the pros or the advantage sides. So ease of access to information, because this is also known to everybody that the WW, that is World Wide Web, has access the information to everyone, so that everyone can have information at a click of just a click. So navigation as well, because if we are lost in some roads and we are coming in unknown places, then we can easily find out the roads and navigate places, because there are some apps like Google Maps. Easy of mobility, it has also provided us different types of vehicles like scooter, car, and also aeroplanes, etc. Better communication means, we can also take the example of Zoom itself, in which I am expressing the my PPT. So it has also advanced the better communication means. And also improved banking, it has also improved the net banking, because we can also observe that the humans in the earlier times were standing in a row at the sunny time,
okay, beta. Next,
in front of
next,
a bank,
next,
which was a very much effort.
next.
And also there are many more. Let's learn some of the disadvantages.
Okay, you tell what are the disadvantages you are getting. What are the disadvantages?
So the disadvantages can be regarded as social
out of
isolation.
Okay.
Out of the disadvantages, you tell me negative impact on students. That you have to tell. What is the negative impact on students? Very briefly, you have to tell. Only one point you can tell. You have muted, beta. Not audible.
Subrajyoti, are you there?
Yes.
Ma'am, am I now audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So if I want to explain about the negative impact of students, then it is also observable that sometimes the students are copying some of the points and projects from the internet itself. And as we know that our teachers are giving us education that are guaranteed, and also they verify that whether it is wrong or right. But in online mode, the educators in the online mode, in different websites, they do not guarantee that it may be correct or not. Hence, the students, those who are copying it, they don't know the impact of it. As well as some of the negative impacts on students are as well, that it can lead to addiction. That sometimes
Okay, beta. Okay. You prefer offline class or online class? What do you prefer?
Sir, I mostly prefer offline classes, sir, because
Thank you for your presentation. Okay, very good, beta. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir, can I call the next participant?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so next participant, Gyanasri Panda of class 7 with the student code 194. Gyanasri Panda. Gyanasri, are you there? Gyanasri. Okay, next participant, Udit Narayan Parida of 7B. Udit Narayan Parida.
Ma'am, I'm audible and visible?
Yes, Udit.
Yes, ma'am.
Udit, sir,
Yes, ma'am,
code is 195.
Yes.
Yes, Udit. Take your time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, ma'am, and good afternoon to all my dear friends present over here. I, Udit Narayan Parida of class 7D, going to present you my project under SST, which is automated irrigation system. Sir, as we know that irrigation is very important and important for our agriculture, and irrigation helps to increases the soil fertility, and which in turn increases the crops productivity, sir. And in India, our farmers are mainly dependent on our irrigation. This is because it's on our rainfall, sir, because this helps them for the irrigating the field easily. But due to this uneven rainfall, the moisture content in the soil is less or more than the normal level, sir. So, sir, I prepared one project, sir, which will help us, which will help our farmers in this case. Sir, this contains an microcontroller, means sensor, sir. You can see here, and one submerged pump, sir, and one adapter, sir, that I connected here, and microcontroller and relay module that I cannot show, sir, because things are there here, sir. So what will happen that when this moisture sensor or the moisture detector, you can also tell, is in this dry soil, it will detect it automatically, and sir, it will send messages or communicate with this microcontroller, and this microcontroller will send the signal to the relay module to turn on the submerged pump, and after some times or some seconds, sir, it will irrigate the whole land, sir. And when the moisture content in the soil is at its mark, so sir, at its mark, so sir, it will turn off. It will again turn off, and the same process. Sir, there are many advantages in this project, sir. First advantage is that it doesn't have any labor cost, and it saves much time. Second thing is that it is much cheaper. This project is much cheaper, and if we are going to execute this project at a very higher level, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
Veda,
sir.
very nice. You have taken that presentation was good, quite
Sir,
nice.
I haven't turned off, sir. Sir, I haven't.
Better.
Sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Sir, if you.
Yes, Udit Narayan, listen.
Yes, sir.
My question for you, how will it be helpful for the people of Odisha? This smart irrigation using modern agriculture technique, how will it be helpful for the people of Odisha?
Sir, as our agriculture is very quite traditional, sir. It is very time consuming, sir, and even we don't know the moisture content in the soil, sir. So, sir, this smart sensor device, sir, will automatically detect the moisture content in the soil, and sir, it will help to give water to the soil at the normal level, and after that, it will turn off automatically, sir. So this is yes, sir.
Good. Very good. Very good.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next participant, Bhavya Vidisa of 7F with the code 197. Bhavya, are you there? Bhavya Vidisa.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you continue.
Yes, ma'am. One second. Ma'am, is my model in my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, what is her code?
Bhavya, continue.
Ma'am, what is your code? What is the code of Bhavya Vidisha?
196, sir.
Ma'am, is my model visible to you?
Yes, Bhavya, you share the screen. Share your model and explain the model only.
Model, yes. You have prepared most probably nice model, but you have to show it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I am showing the model also in my other device.
No, here, no, the screen. Not to content.
Ma'am, in that Adya Viksha, in that only it is, I'm showing the model.
Okay, you continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Just show the model.
Yes, ma'am. Can I start?
Yes, yes.
The science of today is the technology of tomorrow. Good afternoon, everybody present in this virtual platform. I am Bhavya Vidisha of class 7F, and the topic I have chosen for my project is technology or social change. Technology.
Bhavya, your model is not coming.
Yes, it is visible.
It's not visible.
Ma'am, but my video is on.
Yes, yes, visible, ma'am. Visible.
Okay.
Yes, continue.
Technology. When we first hear this word, we think it of as the product or result of transferring scientific knowledge to practical use. From the technology, different forms of the technology are the result of people trying to find more efficient ways to do things and testing new ideas. And when you talk about technology, well, internet is unavoidable. Due to internet, the online education, online researches, etc. are being possible. As you can see in my model, I've shown the impact of technology in both urban and in rural areas. Coming to urban areas, technology has been crucial in the design process of urban areas. Use of modern technology has helped a lot.
Bhavya, you keep your camera stable because it is just like you keep the camera stable it.
Yes.
Yes.
The technology has been crucial in the design process of urban areas. Use of modern technology has helped a lot it has helped a lot in progress. As you can see, the use of technology in the factories has increased production and has helped in getting the products out to the market. Here, as you can see, the colleges, the schools have turned into smart schools, and this has only been possible due to the advanced technology, which has enabled the e-learning in the e-classrooms, the internet cafes, the post offices. The post offices has been using technology like computers and other electronic ways to transfer important documents. The meteorological department is using artificial intelligence and machine learning.
What difference you are showing at here? Technology, social change in rural area and urban area.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What you are showing in the model? What
Sir,
changes?
I have shown that how is technology impacting in the rural areas as well as in the urban areas. As you can see here, I have shown many different things here, like corporate offices, the factories and the schools and the meteorological departments. Here I have shown post offices and internet cafes as well as bank and panchayat offices. Here, this helps us to improve the technology in the rural and urban areas.
Okay. And you have it is whose idea for creating that model? Because it is a very good model. Have you prepared it?
And
or it is okay. And it is whose idea? You have utilized your idea or not? It is your idea.
Me and my father have together utilized this idea.
Okay. Good.
Let me continue.
Yes.
Coming to rural areas. In rural areas, agriculture is taken as the main profession for many people there. The use of advanced technology like tilling through tractors, sowing seeds through machines, harvesting by harvesters have reduced the workloads of farmers. Now, as you can see, the solar pumps and the windmill using solar energy and this pump using solar and the energy from the solar panels. The banks, the panchayat office have also been working effortlessly due to the good supply of electricity and internet and various automations. Let's talk about the advantages of the technology. It makes our life easier by providing resources and tools. Technology increases knowledge and understanding. Improvements in industries and jobs. Apps such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, etc., which are helping us to communicate with our friends, families, and people all over the world. But as you know, coin has advantages with disadvantages.
Okay, you tell me one disadvantages about the technology. Though we are getting so many facilities, is there any that is demerits to us, or what is the demerit for us?
Yes, the disadvantages is that the mobile tower, the installation of mobile tower and other radiating devices is harmful for all the animals. And the poor countries are depending on the developed countries, and then we are getting many diseases such as migraine and eye issues, and we are also getting lazy.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bada.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your thoughtful questions. And Bhavya,
yes, sir.
That was a beautiful model. Thank you. Now
Thank
let us
you.
proceed to Swayam Sit Giri. Swayam Sit Giri, code number is 197. 197.
Ma'am, am I visible?
Swayam? Yes, 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 visible, Bada.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening to one and all present in this virtual platform. I, Swayam Sit Giri of class 7, is going to show my project on the chosen topic, water harvesting filter. As the word says, water harvesting, it means to store water, and the word water harvesting filter means to store it and filter it. It's a serious issue in rural areas that they don't get pure water to use it and drink it. India has faced challenge to provide fresh drinking water in villages to more than 700 million people in 1.5 million villages. In my own village, people are drawing out water from dirty lake and rivers and using it as their bathing water and to wash their utensils. It is not good for their health. It can cause serious issues like diarrhea, cholera, and some extent to COVID-19. To solve this problem, I made this project, water harvesting filter. It is a very compact water filter. Now I will introduce you to my project. This is our house. A house needs a toilet and a wash basin. We all love flowers, so we maintain our garden too. A hard-working farmer needs to maintain his crops and his wheat, majra, millet. To serve all these purposes, we need clean water. Women in rural areas travel for a long time to get one pot of water, and they need to stand in common tubes to take out water by their turn, and the water is always not 24 hours, always not purified, and it's not available for 24 hours in a day. They can use this small purifier which costs only 200 rupees, and it is very eco-friendly. Now I will show you my purifier. It consists of 4 layers from grain to the finest. The top layer or the 4th layer is pebbles, which will trap insects and the particles, big particles. Below it, I have a grainy sand, which will trap smaller particles. And below it, I have the 2nd layer, which will trap of soil, which will trap the contaminants and will remove germs. Below it, I have the finest charcoal, the 1st layer, which will add on to the odor of the water and will add the essential minerals.
Samsudha,
yes,
am I
sir.
audible? Okay, yes. Samsudha, your topic is water harvesting filters. Very nice topic you have taken. And you people are facing the water scarcity. And how will it be helpful in our day-to-day life? Please tell. Samsudha.
Yes, sir. In my own village, people are drawing out lake water. They are infected with many diseases. Sir, I am always seeing in my village, people are drawing the dirty water and using it. So, sir, they can use this eco-friendly small filter and they can boil it and drink it. It is very safer than the lake water.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Is it possible? But is it possible? We can get benefit.
And we can also drink it. And if we want more, we can make it larger and do it.
Do you have you have practiced it, experienced?
Yes, sir. For 2 days, I have doing experiments in this.
Okay. Very good. Nice, Bada. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Well done. Well done.
Yes,
okay, thank you, Swayam. Next, we have Ananya. Ananya Nayak.
Yes.
And the code is 198. 198.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed.
A very good evening to honorable judges, respected teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, I, Ananya Naik of Class 7, Section F, standing before you all to tell about impact of technology on democratic versus communist countries. After listening this topic, the first question to arise in our minds is, what is technology? Technology is something that we use in our day-to-day life. Phones, laptops, computers, TV, internet, etc. are part of this technology. Now let's know more about impacts of technology on democratic and communist country. Ma'am, can I share the screen?
Yeah, you can.
Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Impact of technology in democratic versus communist countries. Now let's see the impacts of technology on democracy.
Make it short, okay, Ananya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Advantages of technology in democracy. The internet educates people on democracy, helping people stay up to date with what is happening in the government. Online advertising and digitization is nowadays more popular. Nowadays, utilization of papers are discouraged, and every government documents are digitized in the form of chip. For many, the internet is often the primary resource for information. Now let's know the disadvantages of technology on democracy. While some forms of technology may have made positive changes in the world, there is evidence for negative effects of technology and its overuse as well. Social media and mobile devices may lead to psychological and physical issues such as eye strain and difficulty focusing on the important tasks.
Ananya, do you have any model?
Yes, ma'am. I will show it after the show.
Okay, you show the model directly. You show the model.
Okay, ma'am. I'm showing. Ma'am, is my model visible?
Yes, visible.
Ma'am, this is the democratic side where there is 3G phone and there is also Wi-Fi and there is less advantages of technology in democratic country. But comparing to communist countries, there are many more advantages such as 6G. And also there is TikTok and many other advantages for the technology. And ma'am, also there are disadvantages in communist countries, and the disadvantages in communist countries are when we talk about disadvantages in communist country, we also get to know about Google that is banned in communist countries such as China, and in India, which is a democratic country. The disadvantages are, or we are getting a lot of disadvantages in democratic countries also. So there is cyber crime, which is really very much important to take a look about. It's happening a lot nowadays, and also cyber crime is happening in India in lot of states, and it is a really it's a thing that should be taken care about.
Okay, Ananya, can I stop? Ananya?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
So topic is technology in democratic versus communist country.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Whether it has more spread in a communist country or in democratic country?
Sir, it has more spread in democratic country because there are a lot of disadvantages in democratic countries about technology, but communist countries are very well developed about technology.
Okay. Can you tell except China and except
yes,
China?
Sir, Laos, Vietnam, North Korea,
are also countries, those are communist countries.
Thank you. Thank you, Anand. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you, Ananya. Next participant, Sthiti Suhani of 8A with the code 199. Sthiti, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, present. Excuse me, Gyanasri, are you there? Gyanasri Panda? Gyanasri, if you are there, then you will present after Sthiti. Sthiti, you proceed.
Yes. And is the screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Yes. A very warm evening to one and all present over here in this virtual mode. Today, I, Sthiti of class 8A, would like to present on my chosen topic, the modern agriculture. What is modern agriculture? It is an ever-changing approach to agricultural innovations and farming practices that help farmers increase efficiency and reduce the number of natural resources needed to meet world's fuel, and fiber demands. This type of farming practices allow farmers to increase productivity while decreasing environmental impact. Modern farming method consists the use of high-yielding variety of seeds, chemical fertilizers, and the latest technologies. Now let us talk about the types of modern agriculture. There are many types of modern agriculture. Some of them are agribusiness, intensive farming, organic farming, precision culture, smart farming, and sustainable agriculture. In this presentation, we will be discussing about smart farming and organic farming. What is smart farming?
Sthiti, wait. But only you show the slide one after another. We are observing, we are finding. Okay. We briefly you speak because you, instead of reading all this, you briefly speak and proceed. Okay.
Okay, sir. Now, what is smart farming? This type of farming uses sensors and latest technologies. This concept applied in farming includes employment of new digital and high-tech technology. Sensors help in mapping fields to understand their microscale in order to conserve resources such as water, fertilizers, etc. Now let us discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of smart farming. Advantages of smart farming. It allows farmers to maximize yields using minimum resources such as water, fertilizer, seeds, etc. Solar-powered and mobile-operated pumps, which are used in this type of farming, help in saving money and electricity. Smart agriculture uses drones and robots, which help in monitoring the land. It is a cost-effective method. It delivers high-quality crop production. Disadvantages of smart farming. The smart agriculture needs availability of internet continuously, but the internet connection in rural areas is low, so smart farming cannot be practiced in rural areas. Smart farming-based equipments require farmers to understand and learn the use of technology, which is a major challenge in adopting smart agriculture farming at large scales across the countries in rural areas. Now talking about the organic farming. It is an agricultural system that uses ecologically best pest controls and biological fertilizers derived largely from animal and plant wastes and nitrogen-fixing crops. Organic farming entails the use of cover crops.
Madam, have you done any model? Have you done any model?
Sir, I have a model for organic farming.
Okay, can you show it? Can you show it?
Sir, yes, sir. So this is the model. Sir, in this model, sir, we have here domestic animals whose waste products are used for making of natural fertilizers and manures, which are used in preparation of soil and sowing of seeds, which result in the growth of healthy plants and production of healthy fruits and vegetables. Now let us talk about the advantages and disadvantages of organic farming. Advantages of organic farming are protection of insects, like use of pest controls help in decreasing the population of insects in the plant. Then it is a sustainable form of agriculture. It is very safe mode of agriculture without using any chemicals. Fewer crop losses due to pests. Due to less number of pests,
Crop loss is very low. Protection from animals. It can also be protected from animals. Disadvantages of organic farming. It has high initial costs, high maintenance costs. Organic food is expensive. Loss of competitiveness of small farmers. With this, I would like to complete my presentation. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Thank you, Swani. Very nicely you presented. Sthiti, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well done.
Okay, Sthiti. Gyanasri, are you there? Gyanasri, we have
Yes,
the last
ma'am, can you hear
participant,
me?
Gyanasri. Okay,
Ma'am, can
you
you
start.
hear me?
Yes, yes, Gyanasri.
Yes. Good evening, everyone present over here. I, Ganeshji Panda of Standard 7, Section B, going to
Speak
present
louder,
a-
Gyanasri, you are not audible. You are not clearly audible. Speak louder.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like, I'm audible now?
Yes, speak louder.
Ma'am, her code.
Ma'am, 194.
194. Okay.
Yes.
194, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Gyanasri, you can proceed.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone present over here. I, Ganeshji Panda of Standard 7B, going to present here my views on the given topic, impact of technology on climate change. So as you can see here, the industrial factory, it's giving out the carbon dioxide waste products, gas, which affects our atmosphere and leads to global warming. And here you can see the industry, they are giving out wastewater, which drains out in the river. There is the government has set a guideline to purify the water and then let it in the rivers. But many factories does not follow the guidelines and give the waters into the river like that. The wastewater they give to the rivers. So the rural area people who drink that water indirectly drinks the germs and the bacteria, which are very bad for their health. So I suggest that we should follow that guideline. And next there is deforestation, which we should stop, so that our atmosphere is not at all affected. And then air pollution. For the advancement of technology, for the air pollution, electronic cars are coming. So I think we should use that. But the best is that we should ride a cycle or walk by path. Next, it is solid waste. Here you can see it all goes in waste management. Here we can give the metals waste, here the glass waste, and here the plastic waste, so that it all goes to the factory and it is recycled. And here the recycle is done. So we should also save our trees, which means afforestation, and save animals' life. And we should here do not burn. So if we burn, it is polluting the atmosphere in two ways. First way, it is using the logs to when we have to burn fire, we have to use logs, which means we have to cut the trees. Second, when we burn fire, it gives out carbon dioxide, which I said is very harmful for our atmosphere. And the last but the most important point is that we should plant a tree. So thank you. This was my presentation.
And your topic is climate change, beta?
The impact of technology and climate change.
Impact of technology and climate change. Okay, due to technology, climate is changing. You are thinking that?
Yes, there are good ways also, there are bad ways also.
Okay, how we are responsible for the climate change? Are we responsible?
Yes, sir, we are responsible.
How we are responsible?
Sir, if it is a very short distance, we can use a cycle, or we can go by foot. But instead of that, we use motorcycles or cars, and we are polluting our environment.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bada.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gyanasri. Thank you, sir. No other participants. Sir, no other participant. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your valuable timing.
Yes, thank you,
That you
madam.
spent with us.
Thank you, ma'am.
And all the innovative participants and their ideas they shared with us.
Yes.
So let's end the session here. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
you, ma'am and sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am and sir.
Children, all of you leave. All the participants can leave the meeting.
Hariyo sir.
Yes, yes.
Who is code sir absentee? Can we verify?
Absent.
Sir, we will leave the meeting now.
Which codes are absentee? Means which students are absentee? Can we verify? Code number 181. Please verify.
Yes, yes, yes.
Absentee.
Yes.
So 183.
We can talk with me.
Code number 183.
Yes, yes.
185, 186.
Yes.
188.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.